Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Chuck Diesel, the Lone Wolf. You see where we at with it. I'm here for you already know what. The boys. I'm doing this for all my fellas so we all can be better versed and better equipped out here. You feel me? So, today I'm not even going to be talking from my own opinion. We're going directly to the source and getting it from the horse's mouth. No disrespect. I have a video loaded up from Melli Monaco. She's great. Before I was in this space, before I was the person behind the camera and the microphone doing and talking on these types of subjects, she helped me understand what it was I needed to be doing, you feel me? And she also helped me understand that I just needed to get out of my own head. It's like, it don't even matter. That's personal. But without further ado, we're going to jump into this video where she just breaks down some things that women say and do that they might not actually mean. And so as a fella out here, if you feel as if you're not where you want to be in understanding women, I guarantee this is going to help because it's coming from a woman. So I'm not even going to talk no more. Let's just jump straight into the video.
Things that women will never admit they want from you. What women say they want in a boyfriend and what they are attracted to.
And so I got to stop right there because she just said something. She just said, sometimes the women aren't even aware of this themselves. If a woman tells you what she wants in a man or what she likes in a man, she's going to list things, and some of these things will be true. But she might end up with a man who doesn't either exhibit those qualities or doesn't portray himself that way, because that's what she intellectually likes. But what she's emotionally drawn to and attracted to, what turns her on, gives her that wow factor, she might not be aware of it. But once she meets a man who has it or who does it, she's aware of how he makes her feel. So it's not even always on purpose that they tell us things that don't align with how they actually behave. Intellectually, this is how they would like to believe things would go. But once that emotional factor gets added in, all of that logic go out the window. Feelings is stronger than your logic. Yo, back into the video.
Women is associated with being busy and having shit going on. So if you can text too fast or pick up the phone every time that she want to talk to you, I know it's dumb, but that's how it comes across in their mind. So put the girl to the side a little, focus on you, and now she's gonna see you as not needy, not desperate, high value man. Number two.
And so, just to comment on that real quick, if something that you think is important or valuable, I'm gonna say this. A lot of women will date up in the sense that they want to date somebody who is stronger than them, that they think is better than them, might make more money than them. They're looking up. So if I'm looking up at you and you over here catering to me, that makes me now have to put you on the same level that I'm on. I wasn't attracted to me. That's just a simple way to break it down. You feel me? It's like, if you start putting a woman on a pedestal, she's like, he doesn't have anything better to do but to talk to me and hang out with me and be around me. It sounds weird. It sounds counterintuitive. But isn't everybody attracted to success? Everybody wants that thing that's inaccessible. So if you just withdraw your attention a little bit, you're automatically adding more value to yourself and putting yourself in a higher lens or a higher category through her lens, because she got 5 dudes she could text right now and they gonna text her back in 3 minutes flat at the most, and she don't like them. She's only texting them to see them do that. And so now she has this in her mind now, all right, I got this effect on guys. And then she meets you and you don't respond for 8 hours. What was he doing that was so important that he couldn't get back to me? I'm intrigued. I gotta find out more. Sounds like it's a game. All right, back to Mel. Number 2. And so that just ties into what I was just saying about dating up and looking up to the person. So now you start being jealous, and she knows that she gets jealous, and she knows her jealousy is based in her not being as confident as she wants to be. As I see you looking at her, I see you talking to her like they might be trying to take you from me. That's where that stems from. So if you have that same automatic mentality, she's like, he's just like me. He doesn't know that he got me already. So if anybody else step in, he think his territory is in danger. Nah, you gotta be confident in the fact that she not going nowhere because she know who you are. And if she lose access to you, well, the world may never be the same. That's how you have to have a level of confidence about yourself, whereas like I don't lose anything. Even when something leaves my life, I'm not taking the loss. You got to carry yourself with that confident frame.
She wants you to have female friends. Obviously, not girls that you're dating, but real female friends. And if they're pretty, it's even better. Because now she's looking at those girls as competition. And she's going to be like, well, they're all pretty. If I have him, I win. So now you become the prize. And also, she's going to be on her best behavior because she knows that when she fucks up, the next day you can get a better bitch. Women love to think that their man is the shit and that all women want him. Number 4.
And so that I'm mixed opinion just because I didn't have that like ideal where I thought women wanted you to have women friends. I never even thought about it. I will say most of my life I always did have female friends, and it has played, now that I do think about it, yeah, especially younger years, high school, it did not work out in my best interest just for that fact. I was always being asked about another girl or about a friend, or I just didn't have like girlfriends because everyone knew I had 10 female friends that were all attractive. So I guess I should have just put that into perspective sooner. But I will say, yes, all women want to think that their man is really him to everybody, because how could you not like him if I like him? It's like women believe if they like something, all women like that thing, especially when it comes to men. If I like this man, then you must like this man. And it is partially because they are social people and they get their, not always, and I'm not going to say clean across the board, but a part of the value of something is denoted by its value in society. So if I believe you're high value, I'm going to believe that other people do as well. So I feel better about my decision. So if you can actually make that apparent by her seeing women who would love to be with you, or at least in her mind, it seems that way because you're friends, you're cordial, you make her laugh, you guys hang out, whatever the case may be. Like, these are all things that she enjoys that you do. So she would only imagine that any other woman would enjoy it as well. Oh yeah, bet, nah, she's not about to take him. And I have learned in the last couple of years that women are more competitive for relationships than men are. Yes, they are. They just play way different. That I feel like is just clear without saying. Be a man, make decisions, and stand on what you do and say. You don't have to be combative. You don't have to be offensive. You don't even have to be negative. But be strong and be firm and clearly have beliefs in place. And when you say no, it's no. If I say yes, it's yes. And if I don't want to do it, I don't do it. I would say one thing I have learned is if you don't want to do something, even if it's just as simple as opening a door, carrying a bag, like, say no. And she might not like the fact you said no, but she does like the fact that you didn't do something you didn't want to do because she respects it. And I'll say this again, women like to date up and they like to date strong. So if you have the strength to tell me no, and I know you like me or you want something from me, that means you can't really actually want or need anything from me that bad, because you're not just trying to please and appease me. Cool, bet. I didn't win that easy. Like, don't be a yes man. If you don't want to do something, say no. If you don't want to go somewhere, say no. Say no. Just don't do it. And let them know, no, it's because I don't want to. Not make up excuses and say, oh, I got to do X, Y, and Z. Just literally say, I can't right now, or I don't want to, or I'm not interested. That doesn't sound appealing. But like I said, you don't have to be rude. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be confrontational. Just have a backbone and stand for what you want.
Backbone. And number 5, she wants passionate sex. A lot of women will not admit that they want that little slutty, kind of rougher, because, we don't want you to look at us like sluts. They're going to say, no, I want romantic sex. And when he takes his time, like in the movies, that's a lie. 50% of the time, women want that rough, passionate, quick sex, and not so much that love making that we see on TV. All right, so don't always listen to what they say and what they want, because sometimes they don't really know what they want.
So with that one as well, I'm not gonna say too much on it. I will just say this: I'll be trying different things, and you feel me? I like to figure out what the other person, you feel me, is going for it, into it, what they like. And so recently, I just asked, lean over in her ear once we getting down to it, like, you want me to, make love to you, whatever, and then you want me to kiss down your body, whatever, or you want me to turn you around and beat that up. I'm gonna promise you this. Every single time I've ever asked anything like that, it was always the second one. I had one that said both. 40-60. Right. Ordered me to start off, you feel me, nice and gentle for like 10 minutes. And then just go ham. And so I was like, all right, bet. Cool. Bet. All right, bet. So she's not wrong there either, is all I can say. We taking it from a woman, from the horse's mouth. My fellas, take notes on this if you need to. Remember everything that this goddess just told you, because she's not wrong. And like I said, I started listening to her, not on this video necessarily, but like I started watching her content, and it just put me in such a better headspace when it came to dealing with women. And I'll say, since I've watched her videos, I have way less questions about the interactions that I have with women, whether it's actually dating partners, romantic, or like romantic interest in the sense that we're meeting and I think I might be interested. I can tell really quickly whether or not I'm interested for real at this point, because I don't have all the same questions in my head about what to and not to do. You feel me? Because a big part of this, I'm not gonna lie, guys, is just getting out of here and being here. You feel me? And just actually moving, being solid and confident in who you are, what you bring to the table. Because if you listen to what she said, be busy. That means be working on you. Have other things. Do not put her first. You feel me? She said, have other friends, other female friends. Don't cut off all your female friends because she just told you to do it. That goes into the other thing she said, but have a backbone. Stand on what you believe in and say what you mean. You feel me? All of that is just being confident in yourself and not letting anyone else change the way that you are and the way that you want to be and the way that you live your life. You can maneuver things to accommodate when it's fitting and pleasing for you to do so. It shouldn't be the standard for your day-to-day life to change and alter the course of your life in order to help and appease somebody else. That's not what true masculine men do. Yes, we know how to get out of the way and we know how to help, but you also know how to bring something into fruition and to stick to the plan. We all supposed to be builders out here, master builders of our lives. What you doing, man? Yeah, I be making these videos to help us get better with the opposite sex. But I'm not even here to tell you to go get these women, bruh. I'm here to tell you to get you, find yourself. Find yourself, find what you like, find what you want, find your path and your recipe for success, and then get to the girls. Because once you get there, they already like you a little bit better because you're defined. Yourself is defined. There's a lot of people out here who don't know themselves, don't know what they want, don't want anything out of life, and are going nowhere fast. So if you can separate yourself from that crowd just by having a sense of direction and a sense of purpose, I promise you everything gets so much easier. Lone Wolf out.